Hey guys, welcome to the Sunnydale Diaries, a podcast where I, Melanie,
And I, Sean.
watch and discuss every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and related themes and how they crisscross with our lives. Tonight we are talking about season 4, episode 19, New Moon Rising. If you are new to the podcast, welcome. If you are returning, hey, thanks for coming back. If you'd like to leave us a review or a note, feel free. You can do that on the podcast app of your choice, or you can email us at thesunnydalediaries@gmail.com. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Melanie.
So, this episode has to do with, in part, Oz's return. Did I nail it? Did I
You
nail
did.
it? I
You
nailed
did.
it. Ah,
Well, what's funny is you nailed it on your prediction for the previous episode.
I know. I felt like it was coming.
I know. When you were saying that, I'm like, she's spot on, but it's the wrong episode.
I knew
It
it had
was.
to come. Things were going too good. We needed some
Yeah.
drama.
Yep.
So, has to deal with, right? So, somebody from your past returning at an unexpected time, coming back into your life.
hmm
Do you have anything to talk about related to that?
I have a funny one.
All right, go.
First T job way back in 2002 or 2003
Baby Sean.
was change up executive leadership, and so all new people, and they do what tends to happen. They're bringing people that they know. In this one person who was like, I think she was going to be like sales, but like hands on, like doing demos and stuff. So like a sales engineer, and she did not like our blood bank software that
Oh,
we were producing. Um, she came from another company,
yeah.
and she just like had nothing good to say. She got fired like within 2 months, I think.
Oh,
Fast forward to 2005, we moved to Florida,
yeah.
and my boss at the time, who was amazing, I'm still there, and she quit after 6 months of me starting. I
Oh,
still haven't forgiven her for that. But we're at her house for a party, and some people walk in the door, and one of them is that woman.
oh my gosh.
Before she came to that company I
Oh
was
my,
working at in New York in 2003, she worked at the company I went to in Clearwater.
oh my gosh.
Walks in, and I'm like, oh, it's
Oh,
you.
you're like, huh.
Yeah,
Oh
that was an unexpected
oh
one.
my gosh.
I've done a couple like other just random ones, like people from elementary school that I did not see like after elementary school, running into them in college, and just stuff like that. But not no
Crazy.
bleh, no romantic ones like what happened to Willow. But
No.
definitely I've had it happen a few times. It's always interesting.
Mine is, you already know this story, but I don't think I've talked about it here. The way that my husband Drew and I got together and eventually got married, Drew and I knew each other back in college in 1993, and he was a friend of a friend in college. He was like on the periphery of my friend group. And for his last semester in college, he needed a roommate, and we ended up being platonic roommates in Gainesville. And then he graduated and went on his way. I think I saw him once or twice after that, just socially. But at the time, I was dating someone, and he loves to remind me of how unhappy I was, and he loves that story. But and then anyway, fast forward to what, 30 years later, I don't know, what, however many years later. So in 2015, 2016, he just posted a random Facebook post that he was staying at the beach near us in Pinellas County. And I was like, oh, hey, we should get together and have a drink. And we did. And that was that.
I
5 years
remember that night
later,
well.
5 years later, we got married.
Yeah. I remember that night well. Not that I was there, but we were texting.
You remember the next visit where I was going over to the beach house just to hang at the beach with my old friend Drew, and brought bagels, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, let's go sit at the beach." And then I texted you and I was like, "Something is happening here."
I thought that was the first time that you
No,
hung
we
out with
no,
them.
the
Okay,
first night we went out to dinner, we went downtown St. Pete, and we went out to dinner and had drinks and just caught up.
gotcha.
Yeah, it was the day that I brought the bagels over. Something is going on here.
I remember the next morning I texted you like a gif of Stewie from Family Guy, like making some inappropriate motion.
Yep. Yeah, crazy.
So
Crazy.
when you lived together, I completely get like you were with somebody else, but
Yeah.
like any interest, like if
No.
you were
No.
no.
Well, I told you last episode, apparently I mistakenly said his name. I don't think I did, but my boyfriend at the time said that I did say that name while we were
Mhm.
having sex. I don't think I did. But anyway, maybe it was subconscious, but
Mm,
no, because he was
okay.
just off living his life and I was busy being miserable and living my life and being and full of drama. And
Mhm.
yeah, I keep looking over because he's in the hallway and I keep thinking he's going to walk in here and chime in.
I you sent me that one picture of him from like '93, and he was pretty damn cute.
He was a cutie pie, huh? We'll have to post that picture. At the time, my part-time job seasonally was I worked at the Santa stage at the mall doing the photographs of Santa, and so I got free photos with Santa for any of my friends that came by, and so Drew came by and took a picture with me and Santa. It's a great
Very
picture.
cute.
We lived in a trailer. It was a nice trailer. It was brand new. Nobody had lived in it before, but it was still a mobile home. But I was like, wouldn't that is
You,
that better than an apartment where you're sharing walls with people?
I mean, it makes me, yeah, especially like going to college. Like you're pretty much
Yeah,
at college all day,
yeah.
and most likely into
It
some of
was
the
fine.
night if you're
It was fine.
close.
It was fine. And he had a
Yeah.
snake back then. That's not a euphemism. He had a pet snake. I saw his eyebrows. He actually had a pet snake. I think it was a rat snake. Ugh. That's probably
Mm,
another reason I had no interest. Gross.
no.
For some reason
Um,
right now, I don't know why, but I'm on snake Instagram. Like my algorithm is all snakes and guys that are like hatching snakes, breeding snakes, catching
hmm.
snakes. Ugh.
I'm on the NCLEX, which is the exam to become a registered nurse. I'm on NCLEX exam prep. And you know what? I get most of the questions right.
Oh my gosh. For a while I was on pharmacy reels where they were like doing quizzes about the what would you use this medication for? I knew some of them from my
Yeah.
history typing in all those drug names. Odic, ophthalmic. Hey, you guys, we have a contest.
Yes, we do.
What's it called?
It is called the Season 4 Bio Bonanza.
Ooh, Bio Bonanza. Who doesn't love a bonanza?
Who doesn't
Ding,
love
ding,
Little
ding,
Racer?
ding, 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 ding. That's for really old people. Nobody's going to know that. So the contest is we want you to create a dossier file on any character from season 4 and make it good. Make sure there's details and photos and lots of cool info and like little you can even make some stuff up. I don't care. Make it good. Put some effort into it.
And we
Uh,
have prizes.
we do. We have prizes. So here's and you guys. So we're gonna give away first place and second place. And so first and second will get prizes. And first gets to choose first from the prize bin, but second prize you also get to choose because we've got 3 prizes you can choose from. First is we have a Funko Pop of the gentleman. Ooh, it's funky. Second, we have this awesome Jonathan card, trading card. I love it. If nobody picks this, I'm just gonna frame it. I'm gonna keep it myself. It
Hanging
cracks
up in
me
your
up.
guest bathroom.
It cracks me up. And third prize is we've got a Mr. Gordo plush, Mr. Gordo sticker, and Mr. Gordo pin from these are from Hellmouth Pins on Etsy. Shout out to them. They have a lot of
So,
great pins.
so first place winner gets their pick of one of those, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And also,
We will also throw in your pick of our merch from Hazel. So, if you're shirt, if you want a notebook, a water bottle with our logo on it, we'll put that in for the first prize winner too.
yep.
So
Pretty good
you
prize
have,
package.
I mean, I think it's good.
I
I
think.
would,
Yeah.
yeah. So you have until the end of October, 31st, 2025, which will also be our 2-year anniversary of doing this podcast,
Aw.
to
Aw.
get your entries in. So you could send them to the Sunnydale Diaries at gmail.com. There'll all be a link on our website to submit your entries there. So your doc, PDF, if that contains your dossier.
Or if you've
And
got like 3D stuff, if you want to do like a little video or something, that's good too.
we'll take it.
Get creative.
Have fun.
Have fun with it.
It's
It's a
that time of year.
bonanza. Dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da.
All right. Before we get to the episode, I
Oh.
want to send a shout out. Thank you to Paige, who goes by the Final Girl, GURL 13. She recently made a TikTok about Buffy podcasts, and she included us in it.
That's so nice.
Funny, and it was
We're freaking hilarious.
we are,
And
and she is
nobody
also.
makes us laugh more than us.
There are times when I go back and listen to an old episode and forgot something we said, and
Yeah.
I literally laugh out loud. Yeah. And she's also involved with making a Buffy documentary. So if you follow her, there are links to her to other accounts that documentary that's upcoming. So thank you again, Paige. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Paige.
You ready to get into New Moon
Oh,
Rising?
I am ready to talk about this episode.
I'm intrigued because like when you were done, you texted me and you said yeesh, and then what you just said now,
Oh,
I'm
yeesh was to your text from just before that. It wasn't
oh,
related
it
to this
wasn't.
episode.
Oh, okay. But you look like you have something to say, so
I always have something to say, Sean.
that is
You
very
notice.
true.
You notice. So the little opening, cold open part is Oz and Willow. So as soon as I saw his face, I was like, oh yeah, this is the ep. He's coming back.
Mm.
Adam's still out there. Hostel 17. Floating the rose.
Yeah, that was quick.
But still keeping it private.
Hmm. And we open up to Willow and Tara walking down the road.
The first line of this episode, do you like cats?
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It's just a crazy opening line. And the look on her face, she's so serious while she's talking about. I don't know yet if I like how this character is painted so far. Like she's always got the same look on her face. She's always just like very intense looking at Willow, not very emotional yet. Like I haven't seen her relax and smile, and she always seems to be so tense.
Hmm.
Anyway, do you like cats? Because she wants to get a cat for her dorm room and make her room Willow friendly. And they're holding hands in public. That's
Yeah.
nice. I like to see that.
Hmm.
I have an aside story, as I usually
Okay.
do, about getting a pet in a dorm room. When my first year of college, my roommate, Kristen, and I got a dwarf bunny rabbit to keep in our dorm room, which was strictly verboten. And our room it was like a cinder block square, but one corner of it was the closet, and they had like accordion doors that would close like that. So we put the bunny's stuff in there, and we would just keep the doors closed if people were coming in. Our friend Joel found out. We showed him this bunny rabbit, and as an April Fool's joke, we called him and we said, "You are not going to believe this. The rabbit is pregnant. The rabbit had babies."
Oh my.
And and he was like, "Oh my god, you didn't know it was a girl." He flipped out. He was like, "You didn't know you bought that thing. You didn't know. You guys are so gullible." And we said, "Not as gullible as you, April Fools." And then his friend that we didn't know come to our room and pretend he was an RA and that he had heard that we had this bunny rabbit. Or I might be telling this backwards. Maybe that part happened first. I don't know. But he came to the door and said, "We know you have a rabbit and you're in trouble." But then our real RA did find out, and they were like, "Whatever."
Yeah,
Like,
it's a rabbit.
it was, and then that poor bunny over the summer had a little bunny stroke,
Oh my
and so he
goodness.
was like this.
Oh no.
So yeah,
I,
poor little bunny.
bunny stroke.
Anyway, poor
Oh
little. Oh man. Okay, so then she's gonna go with Willow to the Scooby meeting,
yeah.
which is new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we move on from the cats, I love that she wanted to call it Miss Kitty Fantastico. I randomly say that all the time. I used to call my cats that. I just
Oh,
randomly say
really?
it. I don't
I've
know
never heard
why.
you say it, Sean. You haven't said it to me,
No, I have not.
but now you
But I
can,
like
and
it.
I'll get it.
I know I mentioned in the past. Maybe we have some new listeners. Around the time this was airing, we had two cats, Willow and Tara, and they were very
Oh,
sweet.
oh. Did they hold hands?
They did not hold hands,
No,
but they
they
got
didn't hold
along
paws.
well.
No, they were keeping it private. Did you ever walk
Yep.
in the room and there was a rose floating through the air? No.
No, just catnip.
So at the Scooby meeting, they're talking about how things are boring. Not a lot of vampire action.
But Riley mentions that the initiative is pretty swamped. The demons on the loose, getting
Mm-hmm.
captured.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they think it has to do with Adam. Whatever is going on has to do with Adam, who we still don't know really what's going on, except that he wants to destroy mankind,
Mhm.
right? So the meeting's adjourned. Anya's making some sarcastic remark as she does. Giles is giving it back to her. He's done.
Yeah,
He's in the middle of that, and then oh, Oz is in the
I was
door.
at the door.
Yep. Credits.
No changes that I identified in the credits.
This is another episode where throughout it's another example of how these people they don't ever have meaningful conversations with each other.
There's a line later on, I put it in my notes, that I will be calling out because it relates exactly to that.
Oh my gosh. So Oz wants to talk to Willow alone tonight. She says nothing about, oh, this is Tara.
She could have at least introduced her.
Right? And then Tara makes an awkward exit. And this I can't stand. And this happens in TV shows and movies a lot where Tara's walking out and Willow just goes, but she doesn't like go, no, wait, and like walk with her.
Use your
She
words.
just stands there. Ugh, acting.
Uh, then we move on to Graveyard.
Yeah, we're on patrol.
Riley, yep, Riley and Buffy are talking about Oz and Willow and what
Okay,
happened.
and how much longer is this? So how much later is this? It was daytime when Oz showed up at the meeting. It's been
Yes.
hours. And this
Yep.
is the first time he's going, "Hey, who is that guy?"
They probably are feeling some of the effects from where the wild things are, and they had to
Oh, okay. They
give them
had to
alone
leave and
time.
okay, all right, okay. So yeah, so he's asking Buffy about Oz, and then there's a demon that jumps out and they have a quick fight. And then Buffy does this little pouty, like, meh. It's no fun when it's so easy. Meh,
She's like the bunny with the stroke.
meh. Yeah. And then they have a little discussion about Oz and Willow, and Riley is very much like, whoa, he's a demon. He's bad. Good
Mhm.
riddance. And Buffy calls him a bigot. And then she's like, never mind. Let's just patrol. It's like, what's wrong? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's
Once
fine.
again,
Fine. Oh, it's not fine.
no. Use your words.
That's right. Use your words. And then we're back at Willow's, and Oz is there, and he wants her to go out for a walk to show her something. What he wants to show her is the full moon and that he's not turning.
Perfectly fine.
He did it.
Yeah.
And then he says, I'm not going to push you, but I'm a different person now, obviously, and I can give you what you need. And that's what I want, and that's why I'm here. I wrote, to stir shit up. I'm
So he
here
did.
to cause some drama. Although he doesn't even know that he's causing drama, again, because Willow has still not mentioned Tara.
Nope. And he mentioned that he talked to Xander and knew that she didn't have anyone, have a new guy, is what he
Yeah, I
says.
don't know. And she goes, nope, not a new guy.
I had to wonder how that conversation between Oz and Xander on the phone, because Oz doesn't say a lot anyway. And I think with the phone call, it's just going to be a lot
I
of
don't know.
silence.
I feel like Oz is the most earnest and forthright person in this group.
Yeah,
He's
I
probably
agree with
was
that.
like, so I'm back and I want to approach Willow. And what do you think? Is she with anybody? I could totally imagine that.
Okay. Yeah. But
And
probably no
and
small talk
Xander
after
going
that.
again, nope, she's not with any guy. No, I guess Xander doesn't really know either that she's with Tara. Nobody knows, which is crazy to me.
I know.
But yeah,
Did you ever have a secret relationship?
when I was cheating.
Okay.
But no, not really like that. Not like they
Okay.
do.
Okay.
You?
Like,
Secret lovers.
I guess in the closet counts as secret.
Oh, yeah, well, nothing like this.
Yeah. No, nothing like that.
Yeah. Well, I guess she's in the closet still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we go to initiative guys on patrol.
Forest set number 2.
Yep. For set number 2, they hear some snarling in the bushes. And then what is it, a werewolf? It's a werewolf, but it's not
Yes.
Oz.
It's not honest. Nope.
Okay, but it's another werewolf.
Hmm.
Attacks and kills one of the guys.
Yeah. Not one of the key players. We still have
No,
Graham.
yeah, rando initiative dude.
Yeah.
We do learn his name later. I don't remember what it was, but it's not Graham and it's not Forrest. Back to Willow and Oz. We find out he went to Tibet, where all cool dudes go to learn spiritual stuff and learn meditation and herbs and stuff, chanting.
Chanting and charms.
Chanting and charms, right. She still hasn't told him about Tara, even though they've been talking all freaking
All
night.
night. Yep.
All night. And then she's like, you need a breakfast. You need a manly breakfast. And he's like, oh, and he wants something else. He's like, yeah, I'd like a little snacky snack, but maybe not breakfast. Then she says, I'll have the less confusing waffles, please. And they're going to go to breakfast.
Yeah. She goes out to the communal bathroom
Yep.
and there's a knock at the door.
Yep.
And Oz opens it and it's Tara.
And he's like, hey, I saw you at the Scooby meeting. Neurons not firing. Hey. Very awkward. And she leaves quickly. Willow comes back from the bathroom and Oz is like, oh, your friend was here. Willow still says nothing.
No.
Yeah, she was really awkward. I don't know what, like,
That's a lot of this episode. Just heavy stuff.
she's not being a good friend, not even a girlfriend. She's not being a good friend to Tara, and
Hmm.
she's not being honest or a good friend to Oz.
Right. Yeah. And
These
unfortunately,
people.
she hasn't been that good of a friend to Tara, like
Yes,
throughout.
right. This is not the first time. Then we go to Buffy and Riley are in bed, waking up in the morning, and Buffy gets out of bed like he's like, "Good morning," and she's like, "Rah." Rah. She's fine. It's fine.
Not only is she fine, but did you happen to notice her hair?
No.
It is beyond perfect for just waking up. Like, yeah, she's got the curls going on in this episode,
She
and
got up an hour ago and she fixed all her stuff and then she
uh,
laid very carefully back in the bed like a
and the other
1950s housewife.
and the other thing is, so she's wearing his button-down shirt. I personally cannot sleep in a button-down shirt because you go to roll over, like the buttons are stuck on one side. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
That's all.
agree. So then she does tell him, this is good, where she's finally tells him it's not black and white. There's different kinds of demons. And she starts to tell him There's even some vampires that aren't evil. She's almost ready to tell him about Angel.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the middle of the discussion, Forrest comes in to tell him about what happened to Team B. Need you downstairs. Oh, Beta team. Beta team.
Beta team. Yep.
We lost Willis. That was his name. We lost Willis. They're going to go on a hunt.
R.I.P. Willis.
R.I.P.
You're not getting a shirt like this one.
I was recording. I do another podcast with some friends, and we talk about 30-minute shows, the first episode of 30-minute shows. And we were talking about, what was the show we were talking about? I don't know, but they brought up Conchata Farrell.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I went, oh, Conchata Farrell, R.I.P. I was like, oh, they don't get that joke. Oh, well. So then we're back at Willow's room, and Buffy comes in and asks what happened with Oz. And Willow's like, oh, we were up all night. And she's like, oh, details, please. No, nothing like that happened. But he did find a cure in Tibet, because that's where you go to find the cure.
Yeah.
And and Buffy's like, oh, is there woohoo? And then Willow says, there's woo and who. But there's uh-oh, and why now?
Accurate.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Buffy asks her why.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
complicated because of Tara.
Tara. Oh, Tara has a crush on Oz?
Nope.
Where have you been? Ah!
In her own bubble.
OMG.
Yeah.
But then she figures it out. She's like, oh, and then she's like super awkward about it.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Will.
It's good, Will.
Everything's fine, Will. It's okay, Will.
Happy for you, Will.
Yeah. And then Buffy's like, well, what did you say to Oz? And then Willow's like, oh, I did, blah, blah, starts making excuses and glossing over the fact she didn't tell him anything. And Buffy's advice is good advice. You need to come clean and tell him, because somebody's going to get hurt either way. But, you got to come clean. Got to be
honest. That's the line I was talking about earlier. Like, how many times have we said that about Buffy?
Yes, that's right. Well, she's learned something.
I will say, after Buffy got over her initial surprise about Willow, she said the thing which you should say. I'm glad you told me.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and then we get a moment with Spike's in his crypt, sleeping. And you just see the hand. And you don't know who it is. And turns out it's Adam. And Adam says he wants Spike to help him with his problem. And he's going to help Spike with his problem, the chip in his head. And then let's see. Right, blah, blah, blah. Right. We don't find out more. We find out more about that later.
Yep. Then we go to Tara's dorm.
Yes.
There's a knock. She opens it up. Says hi. The other one says, Willow says hi. Tara says hi. I made a quick little TikTok of this because in Heartstopper, which I know you have not watched, the two main characters that are like slowly falling in love, there's like probably 50 different scenes where they just go, hi. Hi. When I saw Willow and Tara do that, I'm like, no, gotta make TikToks about that.
I liked Willow's acting in this scene. Allison Hannigan's acting in this scene. Amber Benson, again, she just, I don't know. She seems so, is it pathetic? Like, she's like, whatever happens, I'll be your friend. Like, no, like, she's treating you like crap.
Yeah, but, I've been there a little bit where, maybe you're like in a point in your life where you don't really have a lot of people and you have someone like becoming close to you. Like you want to do everything to keep them in your life. Yeah, I don't know the pathetic. I think I get what you're saying, but I think she's scared that she doesn't want to lose Willow, even if it's just as a friend.
Wow, all right. She's a bigger person than me. I'd be like,
slam the door, boom.
Yeah, all right. You let me know when you're ready to be in this relationship. Yeah. And then there's also like a lot of weird like lip smacking in this scene. You have to go back and
notice.
Like they're right on top of it's like an ASMR video. Like they're right on top of the microphone. There's another scene where it's the same thing. I was like, God, what is going on with the sound in this scene? You have to go back.
I'll have to go back. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tara's trying to put on a brave face,
Yeah.
but you know, she would be heartbroken if Willow went back with Oz. But she
Yeah.
would let it
Oh,
happen.
yeah, for sure. Yes, you can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then in the hallway, Tara bumps into Oz, and Oz has stuff in his arms to he's gonna come back to school, which that's not good news for her. But she's like, "Oh, good for you guys. Oh, you'll be so happy." And then Oz notices she's wearing Willow's sweater,
Mhm.
and then he also can smell Willow on her, all over her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you float that rose baby.
It's tough because I've seen the episode already, so I knew what was going to happen. But
Yeah.
like the whole time that Tara's talking, like you keep seeing him like look off in the distance a little bit, like something's not right here, and it just builds, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a little bad.
And then he loses it. Even his chants and charms can't help him. Changes. He turns, and he tells her to run.
And we get some CGI werewolf transformation of his
Yes.
arm.
Yes. Yes. And then he's chasing her through the classroom somebody's chasing her through the classroom. I don't know if that's really Seth Green, but in that awful werewolf costume. And he gets taken out by the initiative. They're there with a trank dart and they get
It
him.
was funny because she threw like a little, like a school chair at
Yes.
him, like 2 seconds, and then like he falls to the ground. And I'm like,
Yes.
he's a
I was like,
werewolf, like a
I
trank
know.
at the
I
same
thought the same
time.
thing. I was like, there is no way that chair is going to take him out like that. Oh, it was the dart gun. Okay. Yeah. And they take him away.
In a box.
Yeah. Then we're back on Spike and Adam, and Adam tells Spike he's going to annihilate the human race, and he's going to need Spike's help because they've got to go up against Buffy the Slayer. And Spike he says if you help me or Adam says if you help me I'll help you. I'll remove the spike or the chip out of your head. Let's help me with the spike. And then Spike says promise, and he says Scout's honor, and Spike says you were a scout. He goes parts of me.
That was good.
That was one of my favorite lines. Parts of me. That's funny. He's funny. So Willow's at the library. I think that's the
That's
library.
what I wrote in my notes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tara comes in and tells her about what happened with Oz and the initiative. And I wrote Willow does not deserve Tara.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
So then they're at a meeting at Giles's and they're
Mhm.
talking about what's going on. And Buffy's trying to get in touch with Riley, but he's not answering her pages. I think it was her pages,
Yeah,
not
that's what she said.
messages,
Yeah,
pages.
pages.
Yeah. Then we're at HQ, and where Oz is in the cage in the middle of the tinfoil room, right? They don't
Riley wants
know. They think it might be the same demon that attacked their guy, but they don't know for sure, right?
Riley wants to kill him. Pulls
Riley's
out a
got the
gun,
gun right out at his head. But then
and
Oz
then
turns back into Oz.
mhm. And then like Riley freaks out, like, "Well, we can't kill him,"
Yeah.
and
Um,
nobody can.
I got a screenshot of this because I was laughing at the camera angle and how they in frame just enough of Oz's body to let you know that he's totally naked on that table. Like right down to the pelvic bone.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh pasty white guy on a table. Riley wants to let him go. Cause come on, he's a student. I know him. Instead, they take Riley out. They're like, no, no. They hit Oz with the cattle prod.
Oh,
They're like, look,
poor guy.
see?
That makes him
It
change.
makes
Well,
him
you know
change.
what?
Like, oh my God.
Back at Giles's, Buffy and Xander want to break into the initiative just like they did a couple episodes ago.
Mhm.
Who
I
wants
still
to
have
be
the lab coat.
included? I still have the glasses, and I can
Yeah,
put
I
my hair
still
in a
have
bun.
the lab
No one
coat
will be the
now.
wiser.
Yeah.
Willow wants to come along. I'm like, well, we need you here to take out the power grid.
They got to hack the power grid.
Giles could do it.
Yeah, sure. I'll give him instructions. I'll write up some doco. So, okay, so they're like, all right, so Willow's gonna back them up when they go to break into HQ. And then Spike comes in, and he is going to help them for a fee get into HQ.
He conveniently knows a secret entrance.
He also likes jacking up those military ginks. Have you ever heard that word?
I have not.
The ginks? I
No.
looked up, it means a foolish or contemptible person.
Okay. It sounds
That's
like a
it.
slur. I
Yeah,
know
it
it's
does.
not based on the definition, but I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yep. Back at HQ, we've got a naked shot of Oz. Very strategically placed body
Oh, this is when
positioning.
he's in the cell in the corner, right?
Yes, yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yep. That was good. We should,
yep.
if we ever meet him again, well, you met him, I haven't. We should ask him, were you actually naked in that scene? Did you have like the,
Yeah, we should. And could you please do another, what is the word I'm looking for? Can you please reenact that pose?
that's what we, if we pay for
Can you
a
still,
photo with him,
you still that bendy?
if we pay for a photo with him, like, take off all your clothes and get in the corner.
That's an extra $100.
All right. I lost
Riley
my,
comes in, he's got clothes for him, and he's
mhm.
going to help him escape. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
They don't get
They don't
very
even,
far.
they don't even get halfway out.
Yeah.
And Forrest and team come in, and they put Riley in a cell. The colonel comes in and blames all of Riley's behavior on Buffy. She met that girl.
The Slayer and her band of freaks. I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
I don't know that I really consider any of, yeah, Willow's a witch, Anya's an ex-demon, but they all see,
He doesn't know that.
yeah,
It's the
fair.
same thing as like Buffy coming in season 1 and being such an outcast. This beautiful blonde girl coming in, and they treat her like a pariah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is gonna initiate a court martial on
Hmm.
Riley.
Yeah.
But maybe if Riley helps the initiative to take down the anarchists, that's what he calls them, the anarchists. Maybe we could save your military career, or you can be a traitor. No woman is worth that. Yeah, we'll see. Scoobies and Spike are in forest set number 4, headed towards the HQ. And
And
then they cut to Adam. Adam's got like some kind of a Walkman headset brain probe on.
with like the phone cable, like
Yeah,
he's got a modem in his head.
right? Well, he's got the disk drive here, so
No,
probably
he's got a whole computer in there.
1200 baud dial up going on.
Before he connected to the power company, it was the noise, the modem connecting noise. Yeah,
Come on, fellow old people, for the noise, sing
you
along.
get it.
So Giles and Anya are hacking in,
Mhm.
but before they get a chance, right? Do they? Because the power goes down. Is it Adam doing that, or is it Giles and Anya?
I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if they were taking the power, taking care of the power, and Adam was trying to get that door open.
Oh, for Spike.
For, well, yeah, for Spike with Buffy and
Yeah.
everybody. I wasn't sure.
Anya thinks they did it because she says, "Slap my hand now."
That was cute. And he's like, why? Because we just did something awesome. And then he smacks it. She's like, ow, but I like it. This is something in movies and TV shows that I've seen, and it bothers me.
What?
When power goes out, it's always like in stages throughout the city. And they did that
Yeah.
here. It's like far away.
Yep.
I'm not an expert on electricity, but
No.
I think if like the power goes out, it just goes. I don't think it's in waves like that.
Well, if it's a grid, there's probably zones in the grid. I don't know. Any of you guys out there, electricians?
Let
Email
us
us
know.
at thesunnydalediaries@gmail.com. Let us know. Is this accurate screen depiction of a power outage? I don't know. But you're right. That is how it happens in movies and TV all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Buffy, Xander, Willow, and Spike enter the initiative through that secret back entrance.
Yep.
Find
Buffy
the colonel.
gets to the colonel's room, wakes him up
Mhm.
with her crossbow.
She said, "You know who I am. I'm good with this thing." No, you're not. No, you're not. She's good with a stake. She's good with a sword. She's not good with a crossbow.
That's what I wrote too. Nobody's good with the crossbow.
Faith was.
But she is pretty close to his head, so she can probably get him pretty good.
I don't know. It's probably Miss even then.
She's in her lab coat, going down the hallway, takes out the guard, gets into the room to help Riley escape. They encounter more initiative guys. They're surrounded. And then Buffy says she's gonna make she's got the colonel and she's got the crossbow on the colonel, and she's like, I'm gonna what'd she say? I'm gonna make a William Burroughs, or she makes a William Burroughs joke about killing him. And
Nobody gets it.
nobody gets it, no. Was I the only one awake in English that day? Probably. They go to Oz's cell to get him out. Willow tries to go to him and he says no, because he'll start changing.
We get the same CGI arm shifting as we got earlier.
Yep.
It's like that episode with Das Kinderstadt with remember the eyes coming out.
Special effects are expensive, Sean.
No, I know. It's
If
just
you're
funny
gonna reuse
noticing
footage,
these things.
you're gonna reuse footage in this show anyway.
All right.
They leave via the elevator, and then leave the colonel in the elevator. And he says, "You're a dead man, Finn." And Riley says, "No, sir, I'm an anarchist." Punch him out.
And punch them.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess there's a woman that's worth that.
And then it was only here where they're walking out. I saw like Spike was in like green, like a green commando sweater. He looked good.
Okay, I didn't even pay attention to that. I was like, yeah, you go, Riley. Then we see Buffy and Riley. They're hiding out in some broken down.
It was Sunnydale High.
It was?
There was a quick shot of the fake outside blown up.
Oh, okay, all right. I wrote down broken down cave shack. There's lots of those around Sunnydale too.
And I was like,
go ahead.
That's where you're gonna hide out. It's like not only is it dangerous because it's a blown up building, but it's right on top of a hellmouth. Like, come on.
Didn't they neutralize that hellmouth?
It's still there. They neutralized it. It's closed, but who knows? That's never going to open up again.
All right. Okay. I guess we'll find out. Riley confesses that he was wrong about Oz. Good. Be a man. That's good. And Buffy says that you were thrown. You found out Willow was in an unconventional relationship, and you were Wiggins. It happens. I was like, oh yeah, it does.
We haven't gotten Wiggins in years.
I thought the same thing. I know. So yeah, just as she was a little Wiggins when she found out about Willow's unconventional relationship. And then Buffy does tell him stuff about her past, which I imagine means she tells him about Angel.
Yeah.
Which is
I
good.
think so. Yeah.
Willow and Oz are sitting in his van. Again, this is some good acting by Allison Hannigan. I like it. She's very emotional. He says he shouldn't have come back. He thought he had changed, but the one thing that brings out the wolf is Willow. Oh, man, lay a little guilt, why don't you?
Guilt, yeah.
But why? Just because he's so emotional? Because he's possessive? What is it about her that makes him lose control like that?
Well, I think this is just a guess, but because they had such a close relationship, it's not even her like with other people. It's just her getting close to him makes him lose control.
Oh, like physically close?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I think it probably would happen mentally.
Night talking, laying in the bed together.
Yeah, well, that was. I don't have an answer for everything, though.
Okay, you guys, what do you think? What is it? Why not right off the bat? Why now? Maybe because he thought he was going to be back in a relationship with her. Maybe he felt they were moving in that direction. I don't know. But okay, whatever. And then she's like, it's my fault. I upset you.
No.
Nah!
No, don't go down that road.
No, victim blaming, no. And then, but Oz says, are you happy? And Willow says, I am. So that's good. This is the scene where there's a lot of lip smacking in this scene too.
Okay, I'll check.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds like your old cubicle mate eating his oatmeal.
Oh, yes. They decide the timing is just off. It's just bad timing. And then Oz says he's got to go. And then this was a little callback to when he first showed up And they were like, when you get into town? And he says, pretty much now. And she's like, well, when do you have to leave? And he says, pretty much now. Aw. A little continuity issue here as they're talking. And when he says that, pretty much now, there's a shot of Willow over his shoulder. And you see him leaning in like he's going to hug her. But then they do a shot of him and he's still just sitting there. Yep. And then he leans in to give her a hug. They hug. It's a very sweet moment with the music.
I'm glad they had the opportunity to have a better goodbye.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. That's the end.
No, it's not.
It's not? Oh, no, it's
No.
not. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, then Tara is sitting in her room in the dark, looking out the window, dejectedly, I would say.
Yeah.
Knock. Willow's there with her candle, and I sang, "Would you light my candle?" And then Tara's saying, oh, she still thinks that Willow's going to go with Oz. Like, you have to be with the person you love. And Willow says, I am. Aw.
And then Tara blows out the candle.
I'm sorry, I'm going to make it up to you starting right now. And then they blow out the candle, and hopefully they at least kiss.
Yep.
If not more. My God.
Man, they're breaking all the dorm rules. Getting cats in the dorm, lighting candles.
Candles? Yeah.
Tara lives on the
I
edge.
didn't even think about that. That's not allowed.
No, definitely not. How many stakes are you giving
I give this one 3.5 stakes because I like Oz, and I'm glad that Willow and Tara are going to go public.
Nice. I went with 3.75 for most of those reasons.
Okay, nice. All right.
It was like the opposite. I was complaining at the end of the previous one how that one did nothing to move the story along.
Yeah,
And I feel like this one did.
it did.
Yeah.
What's your favorite line?
Miss Kitty Fantastico.
I think mine was you were a scout? Parts of me.
That was good.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean,
Yes, Melanie.
what's the next episode?
We have next season 4, episode 20, The Yoko Factor.
The Yoko Factor.
Correct.
Okay, the Yoko Factor.
Mhm.
I think since they just let Tara come to her first Scooby meeting, I think she's going to be in the meetings and they're going to think that she's disrupting the group. Like Yoko Ono disrupted the Beatles, or that's the perception.
All right.
Okay. Do you have a screenshot?
I am getting it right now.
Okay.
Give me
Okay. All right.
refine
Okay.
if needed.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see. What is it? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the Yoko Factor. All right. So that's, what am I looking at? That's Willow and Giles. And there's Xander. I think that's Buffy's head.
It is.
Okay. The Yoko Factor. All right. So it's either going to be Tara or Anya is the Yoko.
Okay.
Causing strife amongst the group. Changing the dynamic of the group.
Okay. What do you think about Oz? Do you think we're going to see Oz again?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so. I don't know, but I hope so. They certainly left it open that he can come back.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't
Do you
die
think
off.
he'll be able to control his wolfishness?
Yes, I think he's going to be like Smart Hulk.
Okay.
He can do it whatever he wants and control it. Yes. And it's going to be like a superpower.
Okay. Melanie,
Yes.
you want to tell our listeners and viewers about our socials?
Sean, I would love to talk about our socials.
Okay.
You guys, we are everywhere that matters, and we are at the Sunnydale Diaries. So reach out on any of the socials, and Sean posts some funny stuff out there sometimes, and sometimes I do as well. You can email us at thesunnydalediaries@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you with feedback, anecdotes, opinions, whatever you got. Drop a line. We have a website, thesunnydalediaries.com, and lots of goodies in there. You still have a chance to get our Jenny to Calendar PDF. details on our Bio Bonanza, links to our episodes, invite to our Discord server. Is that it?
I think you got them all.
That's it?
Yep.
Yeah. And don't forget to work on your Bio Bonanza dossier and have fun with it.
I have a homework assignment for you before we record the next episode.
Ooh, okay.
If you can please watch these Angel episodes.
Oh.
Uh, Season 1, Episode 18, 5 by 5,
Oh, God.
and Season 1, Episode 19, Sanctuary.
Okay. All right. I will do my best.
Okay.
Are you going to ask me for details? Am I?
No, it's going to help you for the Yoko Factor.
All right. Hey, I did forget one thing. You guys
Okay.
go to Zazzle.com and search for the Sunnydale Diaries and check out our merch. And you can see Sean is wearing one of the t-shirts that we have available on that website. And it is our RIP Flutie and Herbert tribute to season 1, The Pack. Thanks, guys. And we will talk to you next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.